playing more Talent Show. I want to aim for top 1200, and this is definitely the deck I've been winning the most with by a pretty wide margin. So, I want to try out a second Kaya. Clearly the curve was not high enough. And maybe Kai Cruelclaws from the main, or possibly outright. Double the Kaya, double your fun, basically. Yeah, Cruelclaws is great, but the double black has been a little bit awkward. I don't hate going down to 2. Did I keep complaining about this Fabled Passage last week, chat? No, it was in black-green mid-range I was complaining about Fabled Passage. Cool. Good talk, good talk. Alright, let's try it. Sure, that's a good card. I had been like half considering white, I guess. I had been half considering cutting a Builder's Talent for a land. Make a 1/1. Starter cards. Seems good. What on earth is this? Caretaker is such a heinous Magic card. I refuse. I think Caretaker is one of those cards that's like completely fine, but the fact that everyone keeps suggesting it to me just makes me hate it. Like, to be clear, the card's completely okay. It just drives me crazy how it's like chat's favorite card in the world. Okay. Another Fountainport, sure. Carrot Cake the Cake is in fact not a piece of a land, it's true. We do need to find a disenchant at some point, I guess. Drawing more Caretaker's talents? That would probably be pretty strong, wouldn't it? Drawing the best card in Standard is generally a good idea. I wonder if I was meant to be trying to get Eternal Wanderer down into play by now to flicker the Tunnel Grinder. Did we draw the best card in Standard? Builder's Talent is certainly very good. I didn't know that I would call it the best. I feel very dead. I assume they just combo kill me here somehow. I don't know. Well, timed explosion, sure. Season of Weaving. It becomes a land, but then I just get to demo field it? So it's fine, right? Oh, it just gives them cards, does it? It resets the counters on it, though. Right? We need to demo field it now. I agree. By Beza first. I get to Get a treasure. But in exchange, I don't get a card, and I guess a card is better. All right, move to second main. I guess they could have the quench. I feel like that's acceptable. Slightly unfortunate I can't deal one to myself with Caves of Koilos. Is it acceptable to get this quenched? I could also just chill. And just like do a Fountainport. What does this do? You. And they get to give it haste, I guess. There's definitely a combo piece. Indeed. Interesting card. Feels some amount of obligation to kill that, I guess. Nice. All right. In case they have Ral. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Cost one less to cast, blah, blah, blah. They're getting so many rummages off of this. I don't think I'm allowed to kill it, though. I feel like their entire deck rummages. I probably need this get lost for something else. Or I can wait for them to, like, do the final level and kill it then, and that's also fine. Now that it's going to end step, I might do this just to, like, make their life a little trickier. Yeah, it does include basically everything. It's true. Anything could happen to us at this point. Expect weirdness, I guess. I really would quite like to get this Eternal Wanderer in play, but it feels like if I do that, I probably die. Am I allowed to get a Builder's Talent back instead? Forcing them to Explosion our Beza? Yeah. Obviously, if we'd done this pre-combat, would have got in for an extra damage. But we're here now. Sure. Another Hellraiser, sure. You get to bounce a thing. Oh, very powerful. Your value won't matter. Yeah, it's a little terrifying. All right, they have the quench. They have a 5/5. They can hit me with it. Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay. Probably have to kill this. I guess I just get down my Eternal Wanderer at the same time. And hope I don't die. It'd be very nice to not die. Technically, I could Eternal Wanderer plus. That seems slightly ambitious. Alright, it's a free. Make 2/2. Please don't kill me, friend. Alright. So they can get back a Bitter Reunion to give it haste. I might just die. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just dead. Wow. So many hoops. I guess Hellraiser hitting Season of Weaving is pretty sick. Alright. I don't order a plussing would have played around that, but also it means I'm not killing them in any like remotely timely manner. I can't imagine that's what I was meant to do. Bring in some disenchants, bring in Rest in Peace, get these awful cut downs out my deck. Sunfall seems pretty bad against them too. Is that Outrageous Robbery good? It steals counter spells, but also most of their cards are awful and not worth stealing. So there is that. Very unsure. Beza is not great against them, obviously. Yeah, very unsure. I don't think Outrageous Robbery is worth bringing in, but dealing a counterspell is pretty delightful. Can have one as a treat. Cruelclaw's Heist. Normally I would keep that. However, we cannot cast it currently. So get rid of it. I suppose. I'm so scared of the quench here. I guess I should just play my Sunken Citadel and say go. Not afford to get my best card quenched. Maybe they tap out for the dig card. Yeah, the Tunnel Grinder. This card's pretty sick at setting up Hellraiser. Wow, 8 cards in Yard already. I mean, obviously I just have to play this Caretaker's Talent, right? And hope I don't die. They have Chandra, apparently. Apparently so. A lot of Planeswalkers. Alright, they get a war counter. Oh my god, what? Apparently. I shouldn't have played this Fabled Passage yet. The Sunder could draw me into a land destruction spell. Anyway. I don't know. Could hold open, get lost to not die, but that feels very much like playing to not lose instead of actually giving myself a chance. Interesting. Well, I can kill the Virtue, which is good. Do High Mythic brew a lot. We're not in High Mythic. Oh wait, no, they're number 91. I only just noticed that. That's crazy. They're actually winning with that deck. Ah, that's kind of cool. I just hadn't noticed that at all. Virtue of Knowledge is such an underrated card. It's certainly an interesting card. It's kind of cool with it's kind of cool with fetch lands. Fabled Passage is now in the format, of course. I should probably Cruelclaws them, I suppose. I'm not convinced I need to steal the card because I have plenty going on here, so I'm just gonna not let them draw an extra card. I see. Hand's not the most inspiring. They draw a land for 10. You love to see it. That means I can just jam Kaya, right? Wheeled into all lands, indeed. Indeed. Plus, I don't want to give them a scry. Another brick. Amazing. Oh my god, what a draw. Holy shit. This bounces it, right? Oh no. Yeah, it does bounce it. Okay, we still get the trigger though. I don't know. Seems fine. Yeah, since they surveilled, we draw for sure. I agree. I guess I start with this. Yeah, not describe opponent as being in a great spot. Oh, what I could do. Play the Builder's Talent, level it up. Transform this, play Rip to start growing the token, and start killing them. I want to have Get Lost open though. I guess I'm not doing that. Cool. Seems like we should be okay here. I don't know. Anything could happen, but there are limits. Resolves. Okay, they draw 4 cards. Yup. Just legendary. Cool. Figure out opponent's list. Honestly, if I wouldn't hate playing a deck like this just to try it out at some point. Nothing else, it seems very fun. Take a treasure, more mana to work with. I know we should kill them at some point, but mana seems more interesting to me right now. We could kill the Artist's Talent with Kaya. Funny. I guess that's probably the line. Use up that Kaya loyalty. Draw 2 cards. Very good card. Like to Duress you, please. Sure. I'm pretty sure I can discard a Beza. Right. Start leveling up some of this nonsense. How do we want to do it? Definitely want to get Builder's Talent leveled up. Oh, I can copy the artist's talent, although they get to bounce it. That's sad. That would be so funny. Probably just meant to copy a treasure and get my counter, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, if I copy this, they get to flood more. I guess getting them to flood more this means they can't flood more my Rest in Peace. I don't know. I guess we'll just do this. And then we can start making creatures in their turn and actually killing them. Yeah, they do bounce the Rest in Peace. Okay. Fine. Sorry, Beza. Every single Beza goes to my yard. Alright, here we go, I suppose. That's the good one. Non-land, non-token. Okay, so we don't lose everything. By any means. Draw 5 cards, huh? Maybe I do want Outrageous Robbery. I'm really scared I'm gonna get decked now. It's like genuinely kind of a concern. If they have a Jace. They only need a single Jace in their deck to get me. Like, pretty badly. A pretty reasonable thing for them to have access to. Okay. So many cards in hand. Level up the artist on my turn, then they just bounce it. Doesn't feel like that is going to accomplish very much, I think. I suspect. Although maybe again we have to do that to force a flood more. So that our rip actually has text. I don't know. Oh boy. Yeah, I worry that this is kind of a mistake. Wow. Letting me have it. Look for some discard here. All right. Untap land lets me have double Get Lost open, I suppose. And then I'm threatening lethal next turn with Caretaker's Talent. Vicious Hellraiser, yup. Season of Weeping, yup. Pretty good. This is such a sick interaction. Try again. Get some rummages. Onto my thing. This artist's talent card's kind of cracked. Oh my god, we actually won that game. Okay. Oh, this matchup feels really scary. A little bit scary. It sounds weird. I think I do kind of want Outrageous Robbery there. I don't know, we just have so many, like, kind of unimpressive cards that I'm happy to board out. I think Robbery could do some good work. That was harder than it was supposed to be. It certainly wasn't easy. I was kind of like joking about that at game one. It's actually really cool. I actually kind of dig it. It's very resilient, if nothing else. There's no interaction other than Sunder. I kind of have to keep because this is just what my deck is. Like, you just accept that some of your hands are a little clunky and need a bit of help. But yeah, obviously not thrilled about this hand. That's a good card. That helps a lot. Kind of the best possible in a way. Do this. If it eats a quench, it does not. But I have the disenchant for the stupid tunnel thing, so I guess the fear is if they go tunnel into Hellraiser, that's just like the joke of their deck, right? What it does. They don't have quench open. Fabled Passage famously comes in tapped here. Okay. Love that for me. How many are in yard? 3. I don't want to take this just to slow down the Hellraiser. Like, obviously Chandra is going to be annoying at some point, but how would I play blue-white control? I played blue-white control the other day on stream. I didn't like it as much as Orzhov. It was fine though. Alright. Ooh, collect as well. That's actually kind of a nice use of my turn, I guess. Obviously a little slow, but so playing out land beforehand has the upside that it plays around Quench. But the downside that if it gets cancelled, I can't get my tap land in play to play out Mightstone and Weakstone next turn. So it's like a little bit of a weird situation, but worked out in the end. Does this get them there? It doesn't. They're one short, I think. But a lot of things do get them there. Okay, that's on a turn delay there. Yeah, taking the explosion just puts them in top deck mode, indeed. That's kind of why I wanted to do it. Buys a lot of time. Duress. Very interesting. I don't want to discard Eternal Wanderer. I have Builder's Talent to get her back. I really can't afford to miss my land drop, I think. Well, weird as possible. Right. Okay. Do you think they have a counterspell? They don't, we get to Mightstone. And it's amazing. I should probably play as if they do, I imagine. Unfortunately. Okay. If we take negate, we resolve rip and turn off Hellraiser for a bit. Also kind of turn off this for a bit. Does have the downside that we lose the Eternal Wanderer in our yard, but fine. The one with Enigma. It was the one with Jewel, yeah. Well, I think I misbuilt that list a bit when I played it. Should definitely have had Fraven Inspectors in it. Interesting. Cruelclaw's Heist. Awkwardly, they can just counter it right now, so it doesn't actually achieve anything. I probably just want to say go, I guess. Not let them get value off this free essay. I get to start drawing cards with Fountainport. Probably fine. Oh, thank you, Sophia. So helpful. Alright, sack the stupid wall token that's doing nothing. Draw ourselves a card. Ellie's Edict. Obviously a fine card. I guess I am probably meant to keep it. It's kind of weird because I do actually really want lands in play to fuel this Fountainport, but you know. Okay, that's interesting. Gonna say go. Demo field, fuck. That's pretty strong, I guess. I might want to sack this 2/2 instead. Keep my treasures around when I have robbery in hand. We have so many treasures. Half tempted to keep the second Collector's Vault there. What a draw. Let's go. Bit of me actually wants to Cruelclaws here. They would get to free essay it. Free essay is about to become even better in a minute. And then I get to resolve my Mightstone, which is pretty nice with this Collector's Vault. Nice. There you go. Oh, just chilling and vibing. I have 4 minutes. We might be in game actions at random time in a minute. I guess they really want to find the season to like start drawing 5. Is probably their plan. Duress. Sure. See. Uh-huh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Disdainful stroke, huh? Cool. I don't need to get lost this. Not yet. Wait a moment. Sure. Any tech to remove defender from walls. That'd be pretty sick if there was. Alright. Oh, I should have killed this already. I'm really silly. I should have done that already, obviously. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Yeah. It might be like kind of game losing, I guess. Certainly not great. This kills the Row at least. Do this. Fail this. Mark this. This. Background. This. Make a token. Kill the thing I should have killed already. Bigger. Should have copied the token. Alright, we got that. Whew. That deck was very scary. Good lord, that was terrifying. That's terrifying. I was about to say, hand that does nothing for the first 10 turns of the game. What could possibly go wrong? I do need lands, but I also kind of need things that interact with the board soon. So I guess I get rid of that. Interesting. So I could just Collector's Vault. Because chances are they have a thing to save their creature here. And Collector's Vault sets up the Sunfall. Hey, Exiled. Good to see ya. Hope you had a good sleep. Alright, I kind of just want to say go again. I could die, obviously. But I think I just want to go for the turn 4 Sunfall and have that be my plan. Obviously, I could die. But it is fine. Alright. Orzhovs. This is Orzhov Caretakers, yeah. My favorite deck. So relieved. The red aggro matchups are definitely the matchups that I've been feeling indescribably awful. They are definitely the matchups I have been most scared of. So the fact that we at least have some vague chance of winning here is very nice. Not impossible we could win this. So probably still going to be very challenging. As is the way. With 12 talents. Wait, what's the other talent? I'm intrigued. If I Virtue, they can pump this. I think that's fine, because then I can just play a Builder's Talent to block with. Oh, Scavengers! Oh, I love Scavengers Talent. That's interesting. What do you do with Scavengers? AP, welcome. E Fred. Alright. Even if they save this, that's one less pump spell, right? This is like fine. We do miss out on the life gain, but you know, details. They give us a food. Fine. Everything's fine. Cannot crack the food this turn. Yes, I'm just gonna level this up. Make a huge critter to block with. Probably gonna get eaten in combat, but oh my god, we won game 1 against Mono Red. Unthinkable. We did the impossible. You really love to see it. You really do. I can never figure out if Cruelclaw is good or not. Like, obviously discards are good against them, but it's really hard to cast. Oh, they could have Forges. I'm probably meant to keep in some Sunders. Forge. Yes, so pick up these bolts. Bring my Caretakers. Probably meant to take out Kaya. The life gain is pretty absurd, but very expensive card. I'm like a little terrified of Forge, not gonna lie. Could have more answers to it, and Eternal Wanderer is actually really weirdly good against Forge. Archangel Elspeth, yeah, that card's good. That's definitely a card I can consider playing. I think that card's better in more creature-heavy versions, so that the -2 is more relevant. But it'd probably be fine here. Yeah, I am very scared that this Sideboard plan is maybe a touch too weak to Forge, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Slightly awkward mana, but sure. Opponent mulling to 5 cards. I would be curious to see it exiled. Can't promise good feedback, but I am curious to see it. Scary thing is, a Mold 5 from their deck can still very easily kill me. Black for Duress or white for this lockdown? Well, let me see. Yeah, playing builders next turn anyway. Yeah, that was kind of the tiebreaker for me as well. I would like to block. Scrow's Reliquary. Alright, I'm gonna look at this list after I'm done streaming. Because there are a lot of cards I'm gonna have to read by the looks of things. I am curious about it. I feel like not playing Lockdown here would be crazy. Alright. Opponent agrees with me. Nice. I think we can get top 1200 tomorrow. We just have a nice winning streak with Orzhov. Seems very doable.